When I'm this pale, I always feel like I'm one of the vampires from Twilight. Hello everybody, I am back and I want to make this video to kick off my holiday Christmassy type of videos before I started all of those, because I know that it's been a while since I've actually been here on YouTube. So I want to make a video before I jump to all my Christmas ones and things like that, just like talking about why I stopped making them in July and like I haven't posted one since, because I have a secret. And it's not really like actually a secret, but I wanted you to get ready with me and I'll talk to you guys about it a little bit more in general, and then we can kick off all my wonderful holiday Christmas videos that I've been working on. All right, I think I'll wet my beauty blender, but we're back. And we can get started. I'm just gonna be weird and put concealer all over my entire face because I got self-tanned forever, and when I'm like this pale, I don't have a foundation that is light enough for me to put on. So also, if I'm looking over here, you can probably see, but my mirror is over here. So I haven't made a YouTube video since, like I said, since July. And there's like a good reason for that, because I love making videos. Like I think it's so much fun and I like doing it, but I feel like I'm so shy, just like as a person. And if I meet somebody in person, I usually have like a lot of trouble talking to them, or a lot of trouble, like, I can usually talk to people. I just have a lot of trouble being myself and like making jokes and doing things like that, because I guess I get like nervous. I don't know. It's like a whole thing that I've been trying to figure out, but because there isn't really like a good reason. It was like ever since my dad had passed away when I was in middle school, I like have been like that, even though I was never like that before, like nothing like that. So I get really, really like shy when I meet new people, and for some reason, whenever I make YouTube videos, it has like the exact same effect. Like I become really, really shy, and I feel like I can't talk and like make jokes, or like I'll have so much trouble. Like I have all these great jokes that I can say, kind of like thought out in my head beforehand when I know what I'm gonna do. But then when I actually go to make the video, I like go blank. Like I have a brain freeze, and like I can't think of anything to like say at all. Which is weird, because I'm not like shy, like I don't know, I don't consider myself a shy person, but I guess that I like actually really have become one like over the years, like when I meet new people. But it's something that I'm working on, and I wanted to start making videos again because I love making them, but I just felt like before when I was making them it was kind of hard, because I'd be like not forcing jokes, but like a little bit to try and like make myself not be shy. And like the more I was on camera, the more myself I was able to be, like the more comfortable I got doing it. But just like knowing that somebody that I didn't know was watching it made me self-conscious for like no reason. So yeah, that's kind of why I stopped making videos for a long time. I'm not sure if that's ever happened to anybody else, especially other small creators out there. If any of you are watching, like let me know, because I am like, I don't know what it is, I'm just like weirdly shy, and I don't want to be anymore. I really just don't know like what even happened that like triggered me being this shy. So I'm working on it, everybody, and I'm hoping that like the more I make these holiday videos, or the more I make these types of videos, the more comfortable I'll be, and then the more myself I'm gonna be able to be. So we're gonna try our hardest. So just for you guys, I never know whether or not you're supposed to put concealer on your eyelids. I always do, just in case, but I have no idea if you're supposed to or not, to be honest. You're probably not. When I'm this pale, I always feel like I'm one of the vampires from Twilight. Like I just like look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god, you look sickly. I'm the vampires when they like need to eat. And they get like that weird, like very pale hunger. It's fine. Naturally, I am literally probably one of the palest people. Like I self-tan all the time, and I do fake tanning, because when I have like the blonde hair, I feel like it makes me look worse when I'm like really, really pale, just because I like look very light all around. But naturally, like my skin is the lightest shade of almost any like foundation or concealer or anything like that. Like I am so pale, it's not even funny. So we just try and put on a lot of bronzer and a lot of fake tan to hide that. I just finished watching the like Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, I was gonna call it a documentary. Do you consider it one? I don't know. But I just finished watching those videos, and honestly, it's so insane to me. Especially that like they had said there were 2.5 million people sitting waiting to check out for his makeup, and like the whole part that he put in, like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, he put in like a part where he kind of talks about how, like Shane does, where he talks about how he hadn't been able to like make any sales before pretty much, and like everything he tried to sell kind of like just sat and like nobody wanted it. And that is insane that now he sold out pretty much everything in like 20 minutes. What was it, like an hour? Because you know for a fact, like, if the website hadn't broken, it would have been sold out in probably 20 minutes, maybe even less than that. Media, or like traditional like news and like things like that, like they do not realize the influence that YouTubers have. I was talking to my mom about this. I'm like, this man like broke an entire website and sold out more than, you know, people like Kylie Jenner. I was supposed to say Kylie Kardashian. People like Kylie Jenner, you know what I mean? Like, and that's just insane. And I think that people like really underestimate how much potential YouTubers have, like, and how much influence they have, especially over like the younger generations now, because YouTube is like much more realistic. Also, I went to this new eyebrow lady the other day, and it's one that my roommate had recommended to me, and she like goes to her, like, this, don't get me wrong, this girl was really, really good in general. I really like her. She's so nice. Like, she did such a good job. She worked at like the Ulta that's near me. But my eyebrows literally are so bad that she like didn't really know what to do with them, because like, I guess they don't look like it now, but like if you see them up close, they're like so patchy, and I'm like missing all these hairs. And she was like, oh, you know, try not to pluck like this area or that area. And I was like, oh, I haven't. Like, I literally have not touched my eyebrows in close to a year, probably, or over a year at this point, maybe 2, because I think my high school graduation was the last time that I had my eyebrows done, and the last time that I touched them, because I wanted to try and grow them out. And she's just like, didn't know what to say. She was like, oh, because everybody always thinks whenever I go to get them done that I'm like constantly touching them, or I'm constantly like plucking them or cutting them or doing whatever, and like that's why they're all messed up. I'm like, oh no, like I just have genetically the worst eyebrows, and they're so thin, it's like not even funny. This generation is literally like all about like who has the best eyebrows, like eyebrows on fleek. Like, not me. It's fine, I never will. I literally will always have the world's worst eyebrows. So just to talk about like the whole Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star thing again, not to like keep bringing it up, but I'm trying to like think of things to talk about. And honestly, I just finished watching it last night with my roommate, and one of the things that like they had put in the documentary was that like people were so upset, like that they weren't able to get the palette. People were like pissed, they're so angry, and like whatever else. And it's like, for me, I don't think I'd ever be mad if I wasn't able to get it. Like, I had gone to the website because there was one of the lipsticks that my roommate had said that she liked, so I was gonna go look and see if I could get it for her for Christmas. And like, I went to the website, and I think at this point the Jeffree Star website was broken, but the Morphe one, I was like sitting in a queue for probably like an hour. And when I finally got to my cart or my bag or whatever, it was just like, it's empty. And I was like, oh, okay, like it's obviously sold out, like no biggie. And you know, I guess if you're like very into makeup, I can see why it would be like disappointing, but I don't really understand people who were like angry about it, because it's like, you can't, if a website goes down, that's obviously not something that like either one of them had control over. Like, obviously they wouldn't want their website to go down either. So I don't get how people were like mad about the website going down. I can understand being frustrated or like disappointed, but one of the clips they put in is like this girl screaming about how she's pissed, and it's like, what? You knew that this was gonna be like this huge launch, so like how are you gonna be that angry about it? Actually, I'll move this mirror in. Like, you knew this was gonna be that big of a launch, so I guess like you should kind of expect issues, or like expect, you know, maybe you aren't gonna be able to get it. Let me know what you think, because personally I was like kind of mad for them when I heard people say that. I'm like, how are you gonna be mad? You know this is a huge launch, and like, you know that chances are you might not be able to get it. Like, there's millions and millions of people watching the series. I mean, I wish, I'll tell you, I'll put in the numbers of how many million, but have seen like even the first episode. So you just have to kind of like anticipate that there's going to be a lot, if not millions of people going to the website to try and get this thing. I feel like right now makeup is like the place to be. Like, if you want to make money, you have to sell makeup. And or like you have to like get in the makeup game, and that's why all these people are like Millie Bobby Brown, Kim Kardashian, obviously, like a lot of people are, because they all saw the success that like Kylie Jenner had. Well, we messed that one up already. We're just gonna do thick eyeliner today because I immediately messed up. All right, wow, one of these sides came out way better than the other. And they're still a little uneven, but you know what? We're not doing that much today. We don't really care. The older I get, the more I actually like Thanksgiving, because we ended up going to my mom's. Duh. We ended up going to my mom's family's house. So it was like so much fun the past like 2 years. Or I think like that was last year even that we went, and it was so much fun. Honestly, I had the craziest, I think it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. One of the weirdest Thanksgivings of my life, because normally like, it's just my mom, my sister, and I, because obviously my dad's not around. His family, his mother passed away. All of his family was like all over the US. So we usually end up going to see my mom's family, but for some reason for this year, I think they were doing dinner somewhere. Like they were doing it at like a restaurant or something. For whatever reason, we like didn't end up going. And my mom's friend came, because I guess he didn't really have anywhere else to go himself. So like we all were like, my mom of course invited him over and said, you know, yeah, come by. We'll all have Thanksgiving together. And he was like, oh, my friend so-and-so also doesn't have anywhere to go. So my mom's like, invite him. Like, we really don't care. It's literally just gonna be me and my 2 daughters sitting alone anyway. So you might as well invite whoever you want, pretty much. And he brought his friend with him. And his friend was really, really nice. Don't get me wrong. They both were. Love her friend, love his friend. But it is very obvious that his friend was like under the influence of weed. Like he came and he like went outside and like took a smoke break, and you could just tell, and like it was so obvious, and it was so funny because he was just telling us all these crazy like traveling stories that he had, and that was like by far the weirdest Thanksgiving that I've ever had in my entire life. All right, we're gonna wrap up here in a minute because I don't really have much more to do. Wow, that's so loud. Thanks a lot, dump truck. All right, we're gonna wrap up my makeup. I don't really have anything else to do, and I gotta head over to my mom's because she's sick, so I want to give her medicine. Yeah, so if you're on this video and you're new, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna promise that I'm gonna try to bring you guys more content that's like my personality, me being me more than like me being shy. And if you're still here, thank you, I appreciate you. To all my like new subscribers that came in between my last video and this video, I appreciate all of you and like all the support that people have been giving me. It's like crazy. And yeah, it means a lot, and I appreciate all of you. So make sure to like this video, comment down below, let me know what you're doing for Thanksgiving, or you know, whatever. Just let me know that you're watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.